document. So why we are getting a illegal argument exception? Illegal argument. Which line we are getting? Let's go and see that. This is the to test. Then select product. Okay. This is the data space. This is not required at all. This, remove this, what will happen? So let's run this one more time. I'll comment out all this. Slash didn't work. Let me comment it. Then run this. Okay, going to detail space. Not sure why we are getting that. No issues here. Don't return this. Can make it a void with it. So I don't want to write anything. Just clicking on that. 2 seconds. Okay, let's run now. We need some changes. This time, will it work or not? Yeah, it's going fine now. When you return the page from the method, it is throwing error, otherwise we're good. Okay, so that's the one last page class. So that is registration page. Okay, so registration page test case, we need to build it. So let's go and build the registration page test. Let me explain. Paste it. Okay. Okay. So there is a faker class, faker API. You need to use this. Why do you need to use this faker? So faker is a Java ready-made class which generates the fake data. So generally we'll prepare a test data, right? You don't need to do that. You will get a real fake data for your testing purpose. So you can get address, first name, last name, email address, cell phone, everything you will get it. Even building number, city, zip code, everything you will get with this faker. So, but you have to add that faker dependency. There is a dependency, faker dependency. Yeah, this one. You just need to add this to your form.xml. Okay, so just add that faker API so that it will solve a problem. See what we are doing, registration page test, right? And so log, and what are all the elements you want to generate data. So see global variables I declared first name, last name, email, telephone, fax, company name. You all have in the registration page, right? If you log out and if you go to registration page, so these are all the data. That's what the data I'm going to generate now. See, before test itself, I'm test data setup. Faker class object I created and US local for US local or any India if you want India. So it will generate I'm assigning to these variables so that I can use in the below any methods. Email, telephone, fax, company name, address 1, address 2, city, postcode, country. I have fixed it. No, United States. I'm state 2. So which state you want? So in the before class, that's a before test. I did that because before class I'm just initializing. Okay, I'm just initializing. Then navigate to registration page. This one. So navigate to registration page. So I'm just navigating in the before method and at the test. So TC0 register an account with the faker data. So this is the faker data. With the faker data, you register an account. You click on account has been created. So that's a methods, small change. And you have a test data file path. So we are doing a data-driven testing with the Excel sheet. So you need to create an Excel sheet. So let's go and create the Excel sheet. So I have here Excel sheet. So this is the Excel sheet. So with this Excel sheet, you can open. Let me open Excel sheet. See, open, not open, but open card. Yeah, open card tab, test data. So this is the data. So we can store this data, whatever the data you want. Maybe I can give your credentials. Okay, otherwise just run with this data. Okay, whatever the data. So this data, you save it in our project location. Save as. Let's go to our project location. Where is our project? This one. Oops. So under this, you save it. Okay, so but this one is our hybrid framework right here. You need to save this here. Here you need to save it. So save that. Let's go to that location. C drive, Eclipse workspace, SRC, paste. This, save it. Okay, so then you run that test data. See, if you refresh, what is our, this is our project, right? Refresh. So you got a data here. So this one. So this data we are supplying to our test data file path. So this data constants, get test data method, file path, and sheet name. Both sheet name also you need to provide. So that is stored in the constants. What is the file path? File path is user directory, SRC, test resources. This is the one. This is a fixed. That's why in the constants we store that. And the sheet name is, see, register. Register is the sheet name. So that we are supplying. And right, let's go to here. So I'm reading the data, I'm storing in the data provider annotation. That data I'm supplying to my test method. Here is C. Data provider, Excel data. The above one is, so we are doing with a fake data. One time only we are registering. That's the registration. So this is the second test case with Excel data. You can register, but some of them I am reusing. You can see here, set personal details, set address details, set password, select subscribe, check agree checkbox, click on continue button, because we created these methods in the registration page. And assert equals your assertions. And these are the try catch block we used, observe here. If any failure occurs here, it will throw this exception. Okay. And after method, we are logging out. So just include this and let's run this. Only we'll run the registration page test case. May comment out again all of them, and I'll run only one here. Only registration I'll run. So tomorrow I'll show you how to run in through form.xml. Today we are running with the testng.xml. Tomorrow I'll show you how to run with form.xml. It will enter the data. So these are all fake data. It is generating. Automatic email also it will generate. See, that's your account has been created. Just continue. Congratulations, continue. So that's the, we are logging out. Right? This is with a faker. And then, see again, it will go to second test case, register page. That's how you need to design the test case. See, first one, then it's selected. And the other data, we are just getting, so from faker. Whatever the data from Excel sheet, you are getting from Excel sheet also. That's how to read the data from Excel. Our get test data method is doing all the reading the data from Excel. So you have to prepare the data. What are all the fields you need? Those fields data you prepare. That fields you have to include in your test case. So let me show you here. So it is running. If you go to this registration, here you can see, see, we have given faker, right? With a C. All these are you should have in your Excel sheet. What are all in the Excel sheet that you take? If not Excel sheet, you take from faker. Okay, that's what we need to do. So this is the 3 sets of data, right? 3 sets of data will run one by one. One by one, it will run. It's going on. Second data it is running. So it is fetching second data and running that. That's a data-driven testing with a file. So we are doing a data-driven testing with a Excel sheet. We are reading data from Excel sheet and doing the data that. Everything method is doing. You don't need to, even in the framework, the methods will be there. You don't need to, you just need to understand how we need to design the test cases. See this next third test case. See, second test case also passed. See, first test data Vandana and second test data Manju. So third test data we are running now. This is the called data-driven testing. Same scenario with multiple sets of data. Okay. So that's all about all the test cases. And tomorrow we'll run them through pom.xml. Till now I have shown you how to run through testng.xml. Tomorrow I'll show you how to run through pom.xml and how to run from command prompt, how to run in Jenkins. Then we're good. So we will be done with a Selenium. And then Monday onwards, we'll start API testing. So API testing is going to be common for the second batch also. So we'll take 1.5 hours, something like that, so that it will be easy for everyone. Okay, done. Yeah. So thank you. Still going on. Yeah. Test case is executing. I think multiple sets of data we have given in the Excel sheet. It is taking. Done. I think I took one, two, three, 4 sets of data. Let's say 4 times the same test is repeated. That means 4 accounts we created with 4 different sets of data. Okay, so that's it. I'm closing here.